Well, get ready because this time out on the Rusty Pilot, we're going to buy an aircraft at auction. It's on a heavy equipment site. It's the state of Alabama's forestry plains. We found them. We put $100,000 up. We're ready to bid. And, we plan on taking the plane in and putting it to work and doing a lease back. So for us, it's an investment. One of the planes that's pretty ragged out and would need some work, that's really the one we're leaning toward. The other one, man, is a nice Cessna 182 that is probably worth $180,000, $210,000. It's got a 650 in it. It's got about 1,300 hours left on the engine. Got a couple of G5s. It doesn't have an autopilot on it. But get ready. This thing is an emotional roller coaster ride once the bidding starts. Craziness will ensue. What have you? Are you saying they've shut the auction down on the online bid, right?
No, I can still bid on it. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna do it.
Man, we're gonna do it the most dramatic way possible.
So going back to 84.
1984 brings.
Thank you, Alabama.
All right, let's see.
All right, getting in a little different story here.
A little bit. How do I even start auctioning a plane? Go.
All right. You've heard about them. You've read about them. Coming right out of the Alabama Forestry Commission. This is the Cessna 182R Skyline aircraft.
Line, lane, whatever.
By the state. We have two of them here that we're going to sell. We're going to sell the first one, 1499B will be the first one. Giving you just a second to see everything. Everything's in operation. They're just replacing planes, so they're just moving along. All right, y'all see it?
We see it. Let's do it.
First plane. All right, you tell me, here we go. $250,000 bid. How about a $250,000 bid?
About $250,000.
$100,000 bid, 25. $125,000.
Well, how does this work? Somebody's already at $120,000. About 30. Man, this thing's gonna sell for $180,000. Somebody's just gonna gamble big here.
Yeah, you're paying.
Holy shit! If this thing goes for I was gonna say if it goes for 140, that actually ain't too bad. 150. At 150, this is a personal plane. This ain't an investment. Somebody's gonna buy a good aircraft right here, though.
Oh my God! Yeah, they're paying
full retail,
but no risk premium.
I know it. There's somebody. Last call. This thing's gonna gavel at $160. That's about what you would have paid for it on the open market.
Yeah, but you don't get a free buy. We haven't looked at the logs or nothing.
They had 3 days you could go look, so somebody's probably been over there and looked. But if this thing makes $180, you've paid Trader Payne full price, not even the negotiated price.
Yeah, now $180,000 bid, $180,000 bid, $180,000 bid, $180,000 bid, $175,000 $180,000 bid, $180,000 bid. What's he say? $180,000 bid, $180. Now $5, $185,000.
Oh man, what in the world? People have got emotional.
You're getting 82 now.
I know. We're seeing it through. I'm just saying, man, that is about as close to full retail as I'd have ever wanted to got on one of these things.
$180,000 going to Tennessee.
That's over.
$12.61.
All right, well, here we go.
All right, let's see.
This would be an emotional moment, but I think this thing's going to blow past 85 grand pretty quick.
I think so too. Someone's going to start at 100. We're going to be out. We're never going to get to click.
We're never going to get to click.
Make good enough. 1499C is
all right.
182R. All righty, you tell me, here we go. How much you want to give? 125 today. 125, 550. 125, 550.
Didn't even get to click the bid.
135, 35.
Holy shit, it already went to 120. Man, that plane ain't worth no $150 in the condition it's sitting in. Man, that is wild. Well, that was short-lived. That was anticlimactic stuff right there. I really thought we'd get the bid on this airplane. Hold on now. That other plane just sold for $165?
$180.
$180? Dude, there's a $30,000 engine and plus the six. Man, there no way. 10,000 more on the airframe.
So run out engine, a lot more airframe time, no GPS, in-off autopilot, and we're at 20,000 delta right now. 10,000 difference.
Holy shit, is somebody going to pay more for this plane than the other one?
Yeah.
Dude.
That's way too emotional.
Wow. Wow. Holy wow.
$170,000.
What the other one? There was 10. Man, somebody screwed up so bad right there. There was $50,000 of avionics and engine difference.
Yeah, it should have sold for 130 tops.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Well, I think what we just learned right there was maybe online buying ain't the way to go. I really thought because that was a construction equipment site that you'd be able to get in and not have a lot of aircraft buyers there. That sale at that price, those people got beat so bad on that thing, I don't even know what to say. The other people got a modestly okay deal, but if they were looking at trade a plane, on the 1984, but if they'd have been looking at trade a plane, you'd have had 10 of them to choose from. I don't even know what to say about that. That is real interesting how that all shook out. What realistically, the super high end of that, the one that was beat up, was 110, because that engine's gonna go. I mean, you had to factor that in there.
Crazy to me. It had radios that were going out, no autopilot, okay paint, okay interior, a lot of time. There's no way we would have been able, at those prices, to ever make a return.
No, Whoever just bought that ragged out one for 175, God help you. What in the world were you thinking?
I'm looking at one. It's an old Civil Air Patrol plane. 4,000 less hours, roughly same engine time, much newer product, 287 cents new. Pretty much the same exact avionics, except they got a 430 and hey, you could put a G5 for roughly the same price. And they want 139. So for 30 grand more, wow. Congratulations. I'll be curious to see what happens to these airplanes when the registration comes up on them and what we'll look at.
Man, I don't even know what to say about all that. That is certainly some wildness right there. Oh well, there'll be others. I don't even know what I learned other than people get emotional and pay too much. Maybe you're really looking for the barn find. But
yeah, I don't know on that.
I don't know. I mean, I am like, damn, that is freaking wild right there. I got emotionally invested in it because I knew those state planes would probably be pretty well taken care of. I was like, man, this is a chance to buy something for 30% less than market and either lease it back somewhere or take it in, fly it some, and flip it. So, all right, I got to get back to my real job.
Sounds good.
Later. So what we learned right there was the 1984 was a very well put together airplane with some time left and good avionics that sold for $180,000. People got emotional on the next one, which had 300 hours left on the engine in old avionics. You know, the two planes were not even close to that close. $10,000 delta. I mean, that older plane, we figured we would put 85 in, fix it up a little bit, and then try to put it to work as a lease back somewhere. Or maybe you flip it, but maybe it was worth $150,000 or $60,000. But knowing that you probably had a $60,000 bill coming to replace the engine, we had to factor that in. So we figured 85 plus the buyer's fees and taxes got you to 100. Putting the engine in 60, that's $160,000. Then if you're turning around and selling it, you probably need to upgrade the avionics a little bit to get top market value, but you might be in it to maybe sell for 180. I don't even think we could do that. So, you know, there's a lot of lessons learned. I think we'll be back, but, you know, keep on watching. I'm going to keep on going through deals and trying to figure this airplane thing out on how you make money at it.